Buy low. Buy when these indexes are low, bouncing off of something. Um, and if it goes lower and you're uncomfortable with it, then just cut it, live to fight another day. Or give yourself enough time if you're playing options, because if you give yourself almost no time and you're playing small stocks like Poet, you give yourself 2 weeks for it to work out, and then Poet has one bad day, then that's it. You're not coming back from that. Same thing with something like Ondas, you know. It's nice when it works, but then you always want to give yourself enough time. But now we have to think of shorter moves, taking profits earlier, focusing on also another thing to do, that I don't think I talk about enough in here or have taught you guys well enough in here is buying puts or shorting really weak markets based on a reasoning of some sort. So one thing is we looked at the airlines here. I remember we played them down when oil was going up. Oil's going down. So what did airlines do the last 3 days? It went up. Oil went down, or airlines went up. Sometimes it's just that simple. Um, or you beat down the industry that's failing the most. Something like Microsoft. We all pretty much knew it was going to get to this 530 level, right? And so here it is. Any of these days were pretty good to buy a swing to the downside. You could have bought puts on anything the last 4 or 5 days. That's why a lot of people were buying straddles and winning on the puts. Or price would pop up one day and you'd win regardless, right? Buying a call and a put at the same time. Another thing would be, you know, what is the weakest thing right now, right? What's like one sector that's getting killed at the moment besides software, right? Besides software, what else? Yeah, consumers, I'm thinking crypto, to be honest, especially Michael Saylor's company. And he's getting sued now, not just from angry clients, because, it's interesting. Whenever a company really starts to go down like this, you learn all about the founders. Like he has a whole nother company called STRC, I think. Strategy Variable Series A. So this thing, look at this thing. And he went to all the retiree communities and say, hey, if you buy this, it'll be pegged to Bitcoin, but you'll make a 12% every year. Well, 12% every year is great. And Bitcoin goes up eventually. It was enough to get a lot of people. But who makes sure that you're paid the 12%? You know, it was just a promissory note saying, I promise I'll pay it. But what happens if the stock goes down so much that you can't pay it anymore? That was the problem with Misty. Everybody wanted the 88% dividends from Misty, but they didn't realize that it went down 95% or whatever it was, from the top. Misty was at like, yeah, it was at like 53. It's at 12 now. So I'm not here to say, Bitcoin is getting up or down or whatever, but if it's going to be super beaten down, find the most, this is, I don't know how else to say it. Like find the most beaten down horse and no, that sounds bad. You know what I mean? Like you keep buying puts on distressed assets.